guys, today I'm getting back out with Backcountry Diggers on this very cold day, and we're going to go back to that plantation site. It's a late 1700s South Carolina plantation. We know it has a lot of history to it, and believe me, it's been coming out of the ground for us. So hopefully today is no exception and we find some more great stuff. So here we go. The other guys are not here yet. I am at location. I'm in a place I haven't been to before, and it's actually right near the road. You're going to hear some traffic here in a little bit. But this used to be an old store around turn of the century, around 1900s. Traffic. I know some of the guys have kind of been out here. I think this is where Gene found his large cent and trade token a couple hunts back. But anyway, I'm going to give this a shot. This is kind of what it looks like right now. It's got a lot of that tin roofing, which is not going to be fun to get around, but we're going to give this a shot. I don't know if the boost feature is really working in this area with this coil. Between that over there, which is the store location, and all of that tin roofing, I mean everywhere, it's all over the place here. And along the road we have these high power lines that are causing interference. This isn't too easy, so I'm going really slow, listening to everything I can. I only just now pulled something out of the ground that is somewhat interesting. It looks like it was a drawer handle. You can tell there was a screw there and one over there, but it's awful broke up, and there's no telling how old that was. But that was probably about 6 inches or so. But we'll take that. I mean, I'm having to work for this, so I'm hoping there's more that comes out of here. I want to show you something I found over here at this store location. I think I'm standing inside the footprint of the store, and here's his barrel. But what's interesting is what's in the barrel. You see that? The wooden pole would have went in there. This is some farming equipment. There's a plow. There's a plow right there. What does that say? There's some writing. HD Terrell, it looks like. Thick Center, Atlanta, probably Atlanta, Georgia. And it looks like there's some more of it down there. Look at these. Look at that. We find those things often, don't we? What is that stuck in it? I don't know what that is stuck in it. That's kind of cool. I like it. That would actually make a pretty cool display piece. I bet there's a lot of cool stuff in there. I'm not going to root through all that though. But it's just very interesting all this is sitting here. While I left that store location, there was just too much interference, both from the ground and from power lines. So, but in the meantime, I got a call. The guys are here, and they are at the Big Jack house. It's the house we call Big Jack because Tom found a suspender button out there that had Big Jack written on it. So now it's Big Jack's house. But apparently Gene has started to live up to his name once again in a pretty cool way. So let's go check him out. And there is Big Jack's house. How you doing, Tracy?
Alright.
Find anything?
Couple of horseshoes and...
Oh wow, look at how long that one is. That's a mule. You got 2 mules.
And a part of one.
Alright. Yeah, interesting that is. Cool. Well, I heard Gene found something cool.
Really?
Yeah, I guess they're over here somewhere. Do you know where?
No, I don't. I didn't even know he found something.
Okay. Well, let's go check it out together. Hey, Lucky Gene. What are you doing on your feet? I heard you're supposed to be sitting down right now. Well, your relic you found. Your relic you found. Do you want to show it off?
Maybe you can get the date off of it.
You can't get a date yet?
I can't see it. Tommy couldn't see it.
Is that bad war, huh? Look at that. That is a seated quarter. It is bad worn.
Yeah.
Wow. Alright, let's see if we can get a date on that.
5 or 6 inches deep.
That was it, huh? Well, we got a date off of that. It's an 1861. And we can't make it a mint. But my goodness, that's an old quarter. Look at that. Have you ever found one of those before?
Oh yeah. I found one that date.
Alright, what was that, Tom, now? You said...
Well, I was thinking maybe it's the back of a old flashlight or something.
Well, that could be too. Actually, that just might be what it is. Now that you say that, it does look like it, doesn't it? USA Light.
Maybe that's what
L-I-T-E. Who knows, man? I mean, like you said, it's hoodoo, but it's interesting hoodoo.
Yeah, I mean, you don't find stuff with media on it too much anymore.
Not really. Well, Tracy, you're not too far from where you were when I first saw you. We're right over here.
I found 2 more horseshoes.
2 more horseshoes? Look at that. Man. You're just racking up, aren't you? You're hoarding all of them. And you got a big old chain. Look at that thing.
It's got hooks on it still.
Yeah, it does. Man, Tracy. So, Big Iron, Tracy.
I gotta change my name again.
He probably should. What was it before?
Scrap Iron King.
Scrap Iron King? Yeah, you might want to think about that.
This is a bucket lister for me. It is a relic, and I have never found one.
Very cool. What do you got? I can't tell what it is. Odd shape. Oh, is that a range guide?
No, that's a drawer pull.
That's a drawer pull?
Yeah.
You hit it pretty good.
I did hit it.
It almost looked like the saddle strap guide, you know, from the... That might be a drill pull. It's awful.
More.
Oh, I like mine. Oh, you got one like it too.
That might be a drawer pull, but I tend to think that is a saddle strap saddle strap guide.
Do you?
Yeah, and I think they're around 1700s, aren't they?
Are they?
I believe
That's
so.
a nice thick piece of brass, I'll tell you
Yeah.
that.
Big old chain.
Either way, it's still a bucket lister.
Yeah, I suppose so. One of us is right, I'm sure of that. That's cool, man.
You could be right. I mean, that very well could have served any kind of purpose, couldn't it?
Gene found something kind of interesting. It's a piece of machinery. Now, imagine, if you will, an old Model T car or something with a crank on the front end. Right there, those are the teeth that would dig in. And you crank that thing and turn it on. This most likely came from a tractor. but it was the same principle. Just crank it to get it to start. Right there's cranks. That's kind of cool. That's interesting, buddy. I like it. I never saw one before. I always wondered. We're still out here at Big Jack's house. Tom over here, he found himself a neat little relic. I like finding these things.
It's in bad shape, but that's what it is.
It's a pocket knife, that's for sure. Yeah, it's missing the scales, but sure enough. And what did you say it was?
A jackknife.
Because it's at Big Jack's house.
Right.
Makes sense! Obviously, that's what it is.
Exactly.
Cool find, bud.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a home site. Look at that one. An old iron. Should be a number right there, too.
Yeah.
Looks like a 6.
Yeah, 6.
Looks like it.
Yeah, pretty good. I got a 5.
Very cool old iron.
That is cool, man.
6.
Seeing Gene pull that iron out over there, it just kind of encouraged me to dig iron myself. So I was doing a line here in this field, and I went back to a piece of iron that I found. I didn't dig it. I just heard it, and I found it again. It's actually kind of cool. Check this out. You see it? Old iron skillet. How cool is that? Wow. That's how people used to live out here. That is cool. Gene's over there taking a rest. I guess with what he found, he earned it. But I found a harmonica reed in the ground here. A couple pieces. Haven't found a whole one for a while, but it's a nice old relic. I like them. I hunted and hunted for this one. Was having a hard time finding it. Finally pulled it out. There you go. Now let me put you on macro so you can tell what that is. It's almost smashed up. But that is a thimble. Boy, it's in bad shape though. It is in bad shape. But that is a thimble. You can see that divoting on there. Aluminum. And it happens to be my first thimble. So, I guess that's a bucket lister. Very cool. I just found something kind of cool. There's 2 rivets still in leather, and unfortunately I broke it as I was trying to brush it off with my thumb, but that's kind of interesting. I don't think I ever found it like that before. Huh. Wonder what that was. We're about ready to wrap our hunt up. We had a pretty good day. We enjoyed ourselves, found some cool things. But on the way back to our vehicles, we made a little stop to what we have been calling the slave house. Now right there it is. Now since we were told this was a slave house, we have information letting us know that this is not a slave house. In fact, you could probably tell, if you know anything about farms, you could probably tell what this place was at one point, with all those open gaping spots between those logs. It was a corn crib at one point. There's a very old corn crib. As you remember, these were all hewn. You can see all those hewn marks. They took an adze and shaped these logs the way they needed them. So this is not a slave house, although we know that the people who owned this plantation did have slaves. This is not one of the homes. But one interesting thing about this slave house, or this corn crib, is the step. I don't know if you can see that, but you have a U, a C, and then what is that, 92? I think it's a 92 or 22.
It's like a 989.
Is there something there? Man, we're gonna have to figure that out. This is a mile mark. This is something that's really cool. I don't know how it ended up here as a step, but we keep finding neat stuff out about this property each week, and it is fascinating. Well, guys, there you go. That's our video. I hope you enjoyed it. We had a lot of fun going out there on a beautiful day doing this hunt. That location has always got something very interesting to give up, and it did today too. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, we'll catch you later. Bye.